Okay, Stan. Your mic on?
Yes, sir. I think so.
Okay, good. All right. So we put a hummingbird feeder right in front of our porch. And I got this idea that I want to put a camera out there.
Okay. That'd be kind of fun, though. Could run it in slow motion.
Well, I was just going to do it live, but maybe, I could do slow motion too, but then
No,
I would
I mean,
have to,
just look at it and see how those hummingbirds, because they're just super fast. We have a little hummingbird feeder, too, and it's fun to watch them. You think, where do they go when you don't have a hummingbird feeder there? Where are they? It's not like I ever see them just humming around somewhere, other than a hummingbird feeder.
That's true. I thought I saw one the other day, a couple weeks ago, and I told Carla about it, and she goes, "No, it's just a butterfly." Whatever. And
well, they look like big moths too.
Yeah, but it turned out to be a real hummingbird because we put it out there like 2 days ago.
Aw.
And yesterday we had 3 hummingbirds already.
Yeah, and how do they know that? Are they just like flying around going, "Hey, Charlie, look, new hummingbird feeder." Yeah, that yellow house there. Those people just put one up. All right, well, have you sampled the cuisine? No, not yet. No, I think. What style is it? I don't know. Southwest.
It's
Tastes
sugar
like,
water. It's basically just
kinda
sugar water.
Southwest sugar water. Tastes like chicken. It's just. It's like it's just like turning on a light and bugs showing up. It's just like, where are they when the light's not on? It's like deer. Where are they during the day?
Well, I think that these hummingbirds, there's like at least 2, maybe 3 families, because there's one that's over when you're on the porch. There's one right across the street on the other side, and then there's one to the left of us in the back where those trees are in the back.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's where they are. But I was talking to Marty today, and he said that they're territorial and that they'll fight for the food. So I need to put out another one so that...
Oh, my God. That's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Hummingbird wars.
No, I don't want... But we did notice that. We were watching them yesterday. Gosh, I spent about 2 hours yesterday just watching them. And there's one of them that was just running everybody else off. As soon as another hummingbird came up there, he ran them off, and he perched himself right on top of on a branch right on top of the feeder.
I am super hummingbird.
Yeah, and anytime any of the other hummingbird came close by, he would just like buzz them off, chase them all the way across the road.
Wow.
Yeah, he was
Well,
serious.
I saw something weird as I was driving past something. I forgot exactly where I was, but it was a mockingbird chasing a squirrel.
Really?
Yeah, this mockingbird was just flying just right up off the ground, chasing this squirrel. It was very strange.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I had never seen it before until just the other day. But I know I didn't dream it. I know I saw it, or maybe I did dream it. I don't know. No,
Man,
I'm just
I
kidding.
got a nap today. It was so good.
Well, does that reinvigorate you when you have a nap? It makes me sluggish the rest of the day.
I am sluggish right now. It's like I'm trying to get my fingers to work.
You are or not?
I am trying to get them to work because I just...
See,
they're kind of like asleep.
Once I go out, I'm out for like 8 hours. I'm done.
Oh, I wish I could sleep 8 hours straight.
You can't?
No, I'm an old man.
Oh, my God.
I got to get up and use the bathroom every 2-3
I'm not
hours.
counting that. We all have to do that. But I'm talking about just from the time you go to bed till the time you wake up is usually 8 hours for me.
Yeah, I try to do 8 hours. If I'm lucky, I'll get more, but that's rare. I'm just doing finger exercises. Hopefully I can wake these things up.
Well, are they, what's the issue?
I don't know. I've been doing a lot of programming this week. I'm working on, I've been using Ableton.
Oh, that's right. I was trying to remember the name of that system.
Yeah.
Ableton.
And it's really cool. And I wrote several new songs. Matter of fact, the song you're listening to right now was written on Ableton. But it has some quirks that you cannot work around that I really would love to have. Like my old system, when you start a loop and you record it, let's say it's 4 measures long, right? Okay, then you go do another loop and you can make that be whatever length. Let's say it's also 4 measures long. Okay, once the loops are recorded in my old system, if you press the command that says, okay, play loop 1, it will play loop 1. Hey, Alice. Alice is here. Alice Cooper's here.
Howdy.
It'll play loop 1. And then if you press the button to give the command to loop 2, it waits till the end of loop 1 to start loop 2, which is the logical thing to do.
Yeah.
You don't want to stop a loop in the middle of its playing and jump to something else. Well, that's what Ableton does, and there's no way to fix that.
You're kidding.
No, when you hit the button at the next beat of the measure, the beat 1 of the next measure, it switches. Doesn't matter if the loop is in the middle.
There's no automation to set that ahead of time.
Not that I know of. I know. Well, anyway, so if anybody else knows how to fix that, write it in the chat, let me know. But as far as I can tell, you can't. So what I'm doing is I'm writing a program to be able to have Reaper do the same thing that Ableton does. Hey, Kenny. The same thing that Ableton does, but it'll wait for the loop to end. So That's what I've been programming.
Man, I wouldn't even begin to know where to do
that. It's not that hard. It's just scripts. It's more logic.
Well, I'm glad you do it, and I don't. That would drive me crazy. I'm just trying to get through these drawings, and finally today, just moments ago, I uploaded what I think will be
the final.
The
really final
final set of drawings.
Don't you love it whenever you're writing on something, if you use a computer and you give the name, okay, this is the final version. Final one. And then you find a mistake, and then you say, well, I don't want to erase that other one. So you go, well, this is the real final one.
Right. And then the real. And then you start using numbers.
And
final number 12.
Final.
Here's the final. Final 2400.
I'm really done with this file now.
It's just like, just don't even name it. Just don't. And what I did, you're right. It's called Final Draft, and it's Final Draft number 4, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, well, you're not alone.
Oh, I'll be so glad to get it.
Hi,
done.
Deborah. Deborah's here.
Howdy.
Oh yeah, the final.
I know, I hate that. But anyway, I know what you're talking about. I'm programming as well. I would say I'm programming how to build my house.
Yeah, I know, and I wouldn't know how to do what you're doing with the CAD stuff.
This is the last one ever. Don't want to do it no more.
Never say never.
No, I want to get it built and get her done.
All right. Carla's out there playing in the dirt. She got some new flowers today. She's putting them out there, and it's flowers the deer won't eat, but hummingbirds like.
Well, that's good. I planted some Bermuda grass, and it's really growing well.
Oh, good.
So I got it's watering it. Plant a little test sample of it, and it went real well. So I'm like, okay, enough for me to buy the seed, $100 worth of seed, and give it a whirl in the yard. But it covered a big area, like 5,000 square feet. So
wow.
So I think it's worth it. A lot cheaper than $400 a pallet.
Yeah. All right, we're closing in on it. I'll wait till the song's done and we'll jump to the doodad. Get started. Hope my fingers work.
I do too.
Well, if they don't, we'll punt. I'll say, Stan, take it away. Tell some jokes.
Hey, Marty.
Hey, Marty. All right.
Live from deep in the pines, it's the Larry Sire Show starring Larry Sire. Tonight's episode, dance halls that made songs famous. And now, the man who's seen the inside of just about every dance hall in Texas.
Oh, that's true.
Larry Sire.
Oh, he added effects. He added effects.
Hey, you like that?
I do.
You know why? Because it's the hall effect.
It's the hall effect. I see. I get it.
Get it? Dance halls. Anyway.
Okay. All right. So we don't hear the drums. So let me go here and get this. Let's try that now. Oh, how come we don't hear anything? Well, that's interesting. We have no audio. Okay. Well, let's go here. Does this even have? Oh, man, this was just working.
Bummer.
I know.
Bummer. Call the plumber.
Well, my goodness. Well, okay. Well, I will
Punt.
I will quit and start that again.
Remember what you just said a little while ago? I said,
What's that?
What if it doesn't work? You said, we'll just punt. So
There it is. Now
there
it's
we
working.
Go. Now we're punting.
My goodness. I didn't do anything and it just stopped. Wow.
Oh.
Well, that's software for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relying on automation.
Yeah. Hey, there's my guitar. My guitar works. All right, let's see if this works now. Hey, that does. Hey, there you go. Bingo. All right. Believe it or not, we're live. I don't know if you could tell that or not.
That's a live show. That's what happens.
Hey, Jim. Glad you're here. Take it away, Steen.
Okay, so we have another malfunction as usual. Is that I don't know what the big switch down in there is, but I think he's getting it, as you can see. So this is where I usually come in with some just like remarkably intelligent quip, and I'm just right now. I forgot my glasses, so.
What do you mean you forgot your glasses?
This text is too small now. I have it all written down, but I don't have it memorized.
Oh,
So
well, that's okay.
I need to get a pair of number 4s in here.
You
and
do. We just need to leave them there.
And that's what I'm saying. Just leave them here.
I could give you my glasses, but then I wouldn't be able to read the lyrics.
It's like, I just realized after all these years, I used to have to take my glasses off to read, and then now it's getting to where, okay, maybe I could see that, but anyway, that, get it, but I'm glad you got it. Oh,
Give me enough time, I can figure it out.
Cool dance hall scenes in the background.
Silver wing shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wing shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wing slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But she walked me out of my mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight. Fading out of sight. Haggard. Thank you. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. I learned that song from Mr. Ed Knox, who watches this show regularly. He always shares the posts and the videos and the links, and I appreciate you, Ed. Thank you. That's where I learned that song, Silver Wangs. All right, so let's do this one. Uh-oh. Didn't work. I'll be darned. Boy, we have got... There it is. The featured artist of the week is Mr. Pinecone, and it's actually a Texas version of Mr. Pinecone. It's really pretty cool. He's going to dance across Texas while I do waltz across Texas. Hello, Laurie. I'm glad you're here. As soon as I get everything. Most of these songs tonight, I'm actually playing live. I'm not using tracks. So as you hear me play it, I'm actually recording all the loops in real time. So for those that care. All right. When we dance together, my world's in the skies. It's a fairy tale that's come true. I gotta play the video. When we dance together, my world's in the skies. It's a fairy tale that's come true. When you look at me, girl, with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. I could waltz across Texas with you. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to push the button. That's why I screwed the song up. It's like, oh, I got to press that button to be able to do that. Oh, Laurie, I'm glad you're here. Let's see if we can do this one. You know, a few weeks ago, we did this song and I changed the lyrics to Root Scootin' Boogie. And I'm going to probably have a hard time singing it without singing Root Scootin' Boogie. Let's see, right? They got whiskey, women, music, and smoke. That's where all the country folk go. Scootin' boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out the woods to the boot scootin' boogie. Yeah, heels all dozy do. Come on, baby, let's go boot scootin'. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back. Gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, root scootin' boogie. I said, I want a shot of that redhead looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws, in-laws, crooks and streets. Make it shake on the boot scootin' boogie. Yeah, heels all dozy do. Come on, baby, let's go boot scootin'. Cadillac, Jack, baby, meet me at back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go round, boot scootin' boogie. Come on, baby, let's go boot scootin'. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie. That's right. Grab your partner, dance. Christina, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Christina Sire, welcome. Glad you're here. And also, let's see, I saw there was a question. Carlos ready to go dancing. Laurie asked for Love Letters in the Sand. I'm sorry, I don't know that one. But I will tell you, Christina, you have to be logged into Twitch to issue the commands. It doesn't work on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn. It only works on Twitch. But you can sign up for Twitch, and it's a free account. Just do that, search for my show, and it'll come up. And then you can issue all those commands. Matter of fact, here are the commands. No, that's not the commands. What are the triggers? I'm sorry, triggers. Those are all the triggers. They just came up on the chat. All those are the ones that work. If you're signed into Twitch, you can issue those anytime during the show. It's an interactive show, and I encourage you to do so. Oh yeah. So do this one here. Ah.
Live in Texas, and Texas is the place I dearly love to be. And all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom, and sweet Eileen, Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison in Galveston somehow lost her sanity, and Dimples, who lives in Temple, got the law looking for me. Yeah, all my exes live in Texas, and Texas is the place I dearly love to be. Yeah, all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my head in Tennessee. Brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome thin, my transcendental meditation. I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before midnight. Yeah, all my exes live in Texas, Texas is a place I dearly love to be. Yeah, all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my head in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. There's a rumor that I died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee.
Mr. George Strait, thank you very much for the applause. I appreciate that. All right. You know, I have a bunch of friends that play with George Strait. They've been with him a long, long time, actually. I want to say almost 40 years. It's been over 35, I know. Okay, well, here's another one. Here's another new one. I'm doing a bunch of new songs tonight because I wanted to do a bunch of dance hall tunes. And even though I know these songs, I haven't really recorded tracks for them before, so a lot of these I'm making up on the fly. So it's always a challenge.
May talk that I'm talking foolish. You heard that I'm wild and not free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for This love that I give, it's gonna be yours until the day I die. I'm telling you, I wanna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever again. Hey, Louise. Hey, Laura, you figured it out, yeah. You may think that I'm talking foolish, but I heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder, I can promise you now, this love that I feel for you will always be. You're not something that I'm just kidding. I'm no longer one of these guys. Sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day I die. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'm happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
Thank you. I remember that song came out. I love that song. It's a beautiful song. Randy Travis, of course, had that hit. Ah, I appreciate the applause. Thank you very much. This is fun. This song, actually, I learned because Carla asked me to learn this a Toby Keith song. So I listened to a bunch of Toby Keith songs, and I fell in love with this song. This was like one of the best songs ever written, in my opinion. It's great. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate you saying that. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. You'll notice that a lot of the tempos are the same. That's because they're designed for Texas two-step and dance halls. So.
remember those Friday nights. We were a rock, ready to roll. There was a fire down in our soul, and all the whole world had to stand still and turn around us, 'cause that was the deal. And oh, how those nights went flowing like wine, when I was all yours and you were all mine. When we were in love, when we were in love. I can still see you when I sleep. There is a picture I still keep. You with your golden hair, and me with that crazy grin under the summer sky. And dreams were too young to die. We were a rock, ready to roll. There was a fire down in our soul, and all the whole world had to stand still and turn around us, 'cause that was a deal. And all those nights went flowing like wine, when I was all yours and you were all mine. When we were in love, we were in love. We were a rock, ready to roll. There was a fire down in our soul, and all the whole world had to stand still and around us, 'cause that was the deal. And oh, how those nights went flowing like wine, when I was all yours and you were all mine. We were in love. Yeah, we were in love. We were in love.
Toby Keith, what a great song that is. I love the chords and what have you, and the build up. It starts from low and it just keeps building and building and building. It's hard to sing though. I can tell I strained my voice. Thanks, Ed. It was a nice job. I appreciate that. Carla thanked me for the song. You're welcome, sweetie. All right, let's see what we got here. We're doing dance hall songs tonight, in case you didn't know. We got, yeah, I agree, Mike. The chords are magical. They are. We have Mr. Pinecone dressed up in Texas garb. He's dancing. So anytime you want to trigger Mr. Pinecone, I think it's called Dancing Texan. Is that what it is? It's in the list.
But he's been down to Buck Steiner's place.
He's had a couple to drink.
Did you ever go into Buck Steiner's place?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know who Buck Steiner is because my wife worked at Steiner Ranch Elementary for many, many years.
Okay, this was Buck, who was on Lavaca, who had a shop on Lavaca, boot store, Steiner's Boots.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I took one of those guys that was, I can't remember his name. He was with Huey Lewis and the News. It was the night that the News came and played with Ray over at, and he wanted to buy some boots. So I took him down to Buck Steiner's place on Lavaca. Remember, it had a great big old boot.
Oh, I do remember that. You took Huey Lewis to Buck
Not
Steiner's?
Huey Lewis. What was his bassist's name? He still plays with him. I'm terrible about that. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I mean, at Buck Steiner's place, it was just like you walk in there and there was just stuff just stacked everywhere. You know,
Well,
there was
he
no
used to
order
live.
to it.
He used to live over there, close to where we used to live, off of White Cliff.
He did?
Yeah. Well, I think he moved there.
Yeah. Well, I just know he had that. That was the place to go to get boots and authentic Western wear if you wanted it.
Right. You know, when I first moved to Texas, I played in a band called Cooter Brown, and they wanted me to be a Texan. Basically, they tried to turn the Missouri boy into Texan, so they took me to Manny's Hatters. You know where Manny's Hatters is?
Yeah, I kind of remember
I
that.
think it was on the corner of it was on Lamar, I think.
Yeah.
Manny. So they took me there, and they bought this very expensive Stetson hat, custom made and everything, and then boots and I put all the cowboy garb on, and I looked in the mirror. I said, "Guys, I hate to tell you this, but that just ain't me."
Yeah, you didn't. What, did you have the big beard at the time?
No, that was before the beard.
That was before. Were you clean shaven or
Well, I had a little mustache.
little mustache? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes it's just like I don't wear a hat. I wear caps. I wear baseball caps, but I just never was in the hat thing, into the big hat thing. Although, like Roddy, you know, I mean, he can't go anywhere without his hat.
Well, you know, when I put on boots, it feels like I'm carrying lead weights in my feet.
Yeah, I've always wore tennies when I could.
Well, since we moved out here, I go barefooted about 99% of the time, even outside.
But that was a rootin' tootin' place, Buck Steiner's place, and then he had all that land out there in West Austin. They turned it into all kinds of Steiner this,
school,
Steiner that,
Steiner Ranch Elementary,
Steiner Ranch's houses. But at one time, he just had a little old shop and lots of land. Had a little old shop on Lavaca, but it had a boot. It was a big neon boot.
I remember that. It
was the sign, and it was he sold, I don't know what kind of boots, but they were good boots. I bought several pair there. Anyway, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm. How that fits in with the song.
It was good though.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door. The whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks. I got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone, just thinking of you. I spend most every night beneath the night of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadows of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back one day. But I'll be alright as long as there's light from the neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's only room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of the neon moon, of the neon moon. It is a great song, Mike. And that leads us right into our tips and tricks, which is this right here. If you can probably, when you saw me play that last song, thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was bending two strings at once, and that's kind of a trick. You know, a lot of people will bend one. Let me get to a different sound, more appropriate sound. So that's one. And you can do two this way. Or this way. You're bringing it up to. But I like this one, which is you skip a string. It makes it sort of sound like a steel guitar. So, yeah, you can do that. It's just a matter of practicing to where you get your fingers to go. One has to go a half step and the other has to go a whole step. And so we're going to send this out to my dad. This was one of his favorite songs. My dad, who passed away, he would have turned 94 May 20th. So I'm going to do a little bit more dedication to him next week, which is going to be the day before his birthday. I've held it all inward, Lord knows I tried. It's an awful awakening in a country boy's life, to look in the mirror in total surprise. The hair on your shoulders, the age in your eyes. Amanda, light up my life. They should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. They should have made you a gentleman's wife. Well, a measure of people don't understand the pleasures of life in a bassdrop land. I got my first guitar when I was 14. Now I'm pushing 30 and still wearing jeans. Amanda, light up my life. Face should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light up my life. Face should have made you a gentleman's wife. Yeah, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife.
Thank you. Yeah. That song is great. It's just great. There's another one I'm gonna do on the fly. Man, I'm practicing all my recording of my new songs where you get to hear me build them on the fly. Let's see if this is the right beat. It's a good dance song if you want to dance.
Some Joan, my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play the country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. I got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since she whipped. Before you punt that number, could I make one more request? Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear some Joan. Ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but when your heart's been broken, you need a song that's slow. Ain't nothing but a steel guitar, a memory. Before you spend your money, baby, play a song for me. Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear some Joan. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. I don't rock the jukebox, play a country song. How about some country plays? Some Joan. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Thank you. I don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song.
Oh man, building these songs on the fly like that, it really taxes the memory. Like, okay, now what? How's that chord go? How am I supposed to sing that? Oh, got to hit that button to record. Fun stuff. What time is it? All right, we can do another one. This is another good one. Speaking of Don Williams, this one I learned when I played with Jess DeMaine. I played with for 4 years. Jess, wonderful person. Let's get the right tempo. Oh, by the way, I could talk about beats. I use Bayou beat on this, even though it says basic. Bayou beat is boom, 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 boom. Whereas a basic beat is boom, boom, boom. So it's a difference in a kick drum pattern. So a little bit different.
Living on Bastrop time. Living on Bastrop time. Gonna set my watch back to it, 'cause you know that I've been through it. I've been living on Bastrop.
And for those that don't know, Bastrop is where we live. That's where we are broadcasting from. Live in Bastrop, Texas, which is a little town just southeast of Austin, Texas. It's about 30 minutes east of the airport. But it's growing more, isn't it, Stan?
Yes, it is. And I don't like it.
Well, we can't.
So anyone out there that's thinking about moving to Bastrop?
No, there's no more room in the inn.
No, we're full. We're full. We have no more capacity.
You say that, but I saw a movie a YouTube video about Bastrop and about the number of people moving in the Austin area. And this is the Austin area, not just Bastrop. They were saying, I hope I've got the numbers right, but I think they said something like 6,000 people per day are moving here. It's some outrageous number. It's ridiculous.
Stay away. Go away.
Don't listen to Stan. No, you're welcome. No, you're welcome.
Listen to me. Do not come here. There's toxic fumes here. It will turn you mongoloid. Do not come here.
Yeah, right next to the hummingbirds and the pine trees.
Yes. Don't do that.
But anyway, the point is that during that same video was saying that with that many people are moving this area, there's only 17 houses per day coming on the market.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't
so it's
bother.
A little bit of an issue.
Don't bother. It's just, no. There's no housing. There is no housing for you.
Okay, all right, we better let that go because that's a hot potato right there.
I think that is that true, Marty? Is it really Andy Williams? I just guessed.
Well, yeah, that's for those that are not on the chat. Somebody asked, who is Don Williams' brother? And we're trying to figure out who the brother is.
Well, Marty says, I said Andy Williams, and Marty said, yep, Stan.
Is Andy Williams is Don Williams' brother?
I don't know. I just took a wild guess.
No, really?
Well, they kind of look alike. If you'd put a hat on, an old dirty hat and on Andy Williams.
Really?
I don't know.
I never would put those together. It's sort of like Peter Graves and
Andy Williams, according to your brother Marty.
Wow.
Yes, it is Andy Williams. It's his actual brother.
Don Williams sang on Andy's TV show. Wow,
I had
that's
clue.
That you know what that's deserving of this. Things that make you.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh yes, perfect. Yes, let's all do it.
Things that make you huh?
That was perfect.
Yeah,
that was great.
Well,
Don
Peter Graves and who was the guy that played Matt Dillon?
James Arness.
James Arness are brothers too.
Yes, I knew that.
But they had different names. But they sort of looked alike. Don't you think?
Yeah. Well, I swear when he said, just the thought occurred to me with the only other singer I know with Williams' name that was about the same time, about the same age was Andy Williams.
Right.
Wow.
I know.
Okay. Well, Marty, you got the things that make you go home.
Yeah.
Award for the week.
He got it. Yeah. All right. So let's do this one. I hope you guys are dancing. Oh, Lori says Bob, Don, Dick, and Andy. Is that all the way? Bob Williams, Don Williams, Dick, Williams, and Andy. We're not old, Lori. We're just mature.
Yeah. We've just passed through a lot of time. Mike P is young.
I knew the stakes were high right from the start. She dealt the cards, I bet my heart. Now I just found a game that I can't play. And this is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like a sad song. just want to say, this is where the cowboy rides away.
Hey, Ed, remember when we used to play that song? Ed and I used to play in a band together, and we used to do this song all the time with Bubba Cox and Easy Going. It is a great chorus. Yeah. I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to roll on up to, I've got so many dance hall songs. We're probably going to have to do another dance hall favorites thing later. So we will, because I got more songs.
Oh my God, I could just think of a zillion
there's
of them.
hundreds. I got way more than I can
Right.
do tonight. So
Yeah, there's tons more.
I'm going to do this one because,
Streets of Baltimore.
huh? Streets of Baltimore is not a Texas dance song.
It is.
No, it's not either.
It most
Are you
certainly
drinking
is.
over there?
No, I'm not. Whiskey River.
Oh, Whiskey River. Now that is definitely a dance hall
Right.
song for sure. You're right.
No, it was the other way. Yeah, Walk the Streets of Baltimore. That's old.
I don't know that. I don't think I ever played that.
Really?
All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna close this off with a credit roll while this goes. So we'll start our credit roll and then we'll do our this one right here. Hopefully I got the right beat. I agree, Louise. I think it's a good idea. Well, I woke up this morning, looked outdoors. I can tell my milk cow, I can tell her that she low. When you see my milk cow, please send her on home. 'Cause I ain't had no milk and butter since my cow's been gone. Well, you gotta treat me right, honey, day by day. Get out your little prayer book, get down on your knees and pray. 'Cause if you need me, baby, oh, you're gonna be sorry you ever treat me that way. You gotta treat me right, honey, day by day. Get out your little prayer book, get down on your knees and pray. 'Cause you're gonna need me, honey. You're gonna need me someday. Oh, you're gonna be sorry someday.
milk cow. Moo.
Thank you, 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 thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody showing up for the Dance Hall Favorites, Texas Dance Hall Favorites tonight. There will be another show next week. We don't know what it is. It probably won't be dance halls this close to this one, but we may do something else. I saw somebody make a request of maybe doing some R&B. Maybe we'll have an R&B night. Or if you got suggestions on what you would like to hear, some kind of theme for the show, put it in the chat. Let me know. We're always looking for show ideas and what have you. So, Teddy, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for showing up. That bass line is amazing. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Any other chat that I miss? Yeah, you can upload it into Discord, Mike. I think we've got everything. Stan, you got any chat that I missed over there?
No, sir. I've been looking. I did not know what Discord was, but
well, it's the chat. It's you don't usually on it. You're on Twitch chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we also have a Discord where they can upload files and videos and a bunch of other stuff over there too.
Okay.
Anyway, there we go. Aloha. Howdy. Adios, amigos. Until next time. Bye-bye.